So guys, this is going to be an interesting one because a lot of you have been asking me how to start a palm oil business. How do I get started? What is needed and all those questions. See guys, I was able to travel down to Oga in Anambra State because of you. Because of you, I have a friend that has a palm oil business, a palm oil mill where he produces. So he's into the production of the palm oil. And I went there, I interviewed him, I asked a lot of questions. I also made videos for you guys to see exactly how palm oil is being done. Guys, all I need you to do is to watch this video all the way to the end because you are going to be learning one or two things, especially for those of you that want to go into that business. Palm oil in Nigeria is a good lucrative business because most of the food that we eat here in Nigeria requires palm oil. So you see, it's a very good and lucrative business. And that's my friend that has a mill. Anywhere you are in Nigeria, he's going to send it to you. Even if you are in the north, if you are in the south, if you are in the east or west, any part of Nigeria that you are, even outside Nigeria, he can also export to you. Okay, so I'm going to be leaving his contact details inside the description box so that you can go there, take his number, chat him up, or you can call him, and then you guys should do business together. All right, so in exchange for all those things that I'm doing for you, all I needed to do is to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it so that much more people will see exactly how to start a palm oil business. Okay, so all you are going to be seeing right now is my trip to that place and my interview section with the guy. Hello everyone, you're welcome to this video. So today I'm actually at one of my friend palm oil production mill, and we're going to be showing you around how he does his production and also other palm-based products that you can extract from palm oil. So we are going to be taking you around. Stick with this video because you're going to be enjoying every bit of it. Let's go.
Process, oh process, so. Meow, 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 meow. Are you saying it? That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. And how about water ready? Water is ready. Water is ready. It's being grounded.
All right, so we have Mr. Stanley here with us. We are going to be asking him one or two questions. For those of you that have been asking series of questions on how to start palm oil production, here we'll be answering every bit of your questions. Okay, so Mr. Stanley, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
And I welcome you to this video. So I have been making a lot of videos about palm oil and I've got series of questions from my audience. So I have some few questions for you. Now, what really inspired you to start this oil business?
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon to you, Ifunanya, and thanks for the opportunity.
Okay.
My name is Ifeanyi Stanley Ochog, and I am the founder of the Cathedral of Palm Oil Business, where we produce palm oil and distribute nationwide. So your question, what inspired me to start palm oil business?
Yes.
I will just go straight to the point. The truth of the matter is I wanted to make money for myself.
Okay, all right.
Yes, because
That's
if you are doing something and then it's not profitable, you're not seeing income, you're not seeing the money there,
yes,
it's just going to be like you are taking water from the well and then pouring it into a basket. Okay. You know, you're not trapping anything.
Yes.
So 2017, when I started my business then in Maiduguri, I started as a retailer.
Okay.
You understand, as a student. I started engaging myself. I called home, actually. I noticed that, yes, home, we normally produce palm oil because it started from my mom. Okay. She normally produced palm oil and selling little. This is where actually she learned the business. All right. Gradually, they started growing and they were kind of producing and helping others produce their oil while they sell at the market. Okay. So when the opportunity came in Maiduguri and I had to start this business, I called, hello, how can I get it delivered in Maiduguri? Because the demand there was very high. Okay. The oil there wasn't good. People were looking for good oil. So I was just like, okay, fine. Since I have access to this oil, I can also engage myself in it and then make money for myself.
Exactly.
You understand? So that's
Okay.
what actually inspired me,
Inspired you.
because as of then I was in my 200 level, and then as the eldest of my family,
Okay.
I have two younger ones behind me. So we need money for handouts, we need money to cook, we need money to keep ourselves all right as students. We don't need to call home and all of that.
All right.
So that was what actually inspired us, and we just like, okay, we can go with it.
That's really amazing. I mean, for you to be in 200 level and you have an inspiration to start a business, that is wonderful. That means it's profitable, right?
Yes.
Business is actually profitable.
One of the major questions people ask is, how profitable is the business?
Yes.
And the answer I give them is, do you use palm oil?
Of course, everybody does.
Who says it to you?
I buy from local markets.
If they don't make money, they won't be selling it. Is it profitable?
Yes, it's profitable. It's actually profitable.
So it's
all right. So, Mr. Stanley, I just want to know the challenges that you face in this palm oil business.
Okay, when it comes to challenges, it depends on the level at which one encounters such kind of. Let me just go straight to the point. There are different phases of the business.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I started as a retailer, gradually moved into production and all of that. So each of these phases have different challenges. But I'll just categorize these challenges into three major parts, so that it can be able to accommodate as much as those who are interested to learn from it. The first thing is learning about the market trends.
Okay.
Understanding the market itself. This is a business you want to start. There are a lot of things that comes to trying to put yourself into a market that you are new into. Right. It's just like you now, when you enter into the class and they introduce you, this is your new classmate, then you now try to find somewhere to sit around the classroom and all of that. Exactly. Gradually you start identifying, gradually you become comfortable with everything that is happening. That was how I felt. So if you can understand the market trends, how the business operates, what aspect of the business you want to categorize yourself into and build deep into, then you will now see that you have overcome the first challenge. All right. The second challenge is to know the kind of oil you want to identify yourself with. There are different grades of oil, there are different kinds of oil. So it depends on the kind of market you want to sell to. If you want to sell for consumption, you see that the challenges for consumption is different from the challenges for someone who is into palm oil industrial kind of production. You understand? Yeah. So you start mastering the aspect of the palm oil you want to be known for. Okay. If you want to be for consumption, what kind of grades of palm, you start understanding how to source for that oil. Right. Because there are different oil in the market. If you cannot get the oil that people will love to spend their money on, it's going to be difficult for you to sell.
I've got too many reasons to give you praise, oh God. You are good. Too many reasons to give you praise, oh God. You are good. Oh, I've got too many reasons to give you praise, oh God. You are good. Too many reasons to give you praise, oh God. Isakaba. Give me your Bakasio. Your body looking like tsunami. Close to Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Plenty of money, don't make me miscalculate. Don't make me over the pay. Don't make me misbehave.
So, Mr. Stanley, I just want to know who your customers are, who you supply your palm oil to. Because I realize that some people use palm oil for cosmetic products as well, and not just for food. So, who are your main customers here?
Okay, when it comes to production business, when I first started, I wanted to serve a whole lot of persons because they all needed oil. Okay. You understand? Those in the industrial aspects were calling, hello, Stanley, can I get oil? Those for consumption are calling, can I get oil? So when I discovered that each of these markets have their specification, the way they want it, and then if I will actually serve my customer in the best way, I will have to give them in a way that they will love it and the way that they want it. Right. You understand? So I discovered that it is more easy, or maybe I felt more comfortable satisfying those who are into consumption because of the kind of oil in the market. Okay. You understand? Okay. Now, when you want to portray premium, you want to give people the best, because I have tested the best. I'm very skeptical when it comes to use of palm oil. I cannot consume any oil I see, maybe because of I'm into the production. Okay. So I felt like people need to also consume something very healthy, something that they will enjoy, and then they will feel happy spending their money on. So I went into to sell to those who are into retailing, so that it can go into consumption.
All right. So thank you so much. And just one advice for those people or young people who wants to start palm oil business.
When it comes to starting a business, it's very difficult. Okay. You understand? Business is something, it's a nature. I just see it like a lifestyle. Right. You understand? Yeah. If you cannot become one, or maybe you cannot become what you are preaching, you cannot speak it out. When I first started, to sell became very difficult, because communicating what I was selling to my customers it's kind of challenging. Okay. And then if you cannot communicate rightly, you cannot get the money. You understand? So, and if you don't get the money in business, you definitely run out. That's why most people, they don't last in the business because of what? They cannot, they cannot communicate, and they cannot withhold the pressure of starting up a business. So if you are going into palm oil business, be ready for feedback, be ready for compromise, sorry, not compromise, because be ready for criticism. That's English, you understand? Be ready for anything that has to do with you improving the business. And then by the time you improve the business, more people will come, referral will come, recommendation will come, and more money will come. And that's just the goal, because more money is the goal. If there's no money, no business.
Money is the root of every business.
Yes, money is the lifeline.
Thank you so much for listening to us, and you heard it all. Mr. Stanley have already explained everything to you. So if you want to start your own palm oil business, do not waste time to contact him. I'm going to be leaving his email address somewhere in the description so that you can contact him and then get your own oil. Okay, and also if you want to start selling retail, you can come and buy in wholesale from them. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much, Ifeanyi, for the opportunity. Thank you.
2017 was when I first started my palm oil business as a student in my 200 level in the University of Maiduguri. I started as a retailer, and gradually I grew my business and became a major wholesaler in Maiduguri. 2021, I lost all my capital to Raki Style Ponzi scheme, and that led me to become a dropshipper in Maiduguri so that I could be able to earn commission while I build my business capital again. When I returned back to the East, I went into production 2022, and in 2023, I brought in my business on the online space, whereby I promoted and started building a brand called the Cathedral of Palm Oil. With that, I had increase in demand, and my capital currently can't hold the number of persons we get daily.